Hi, welcome to lesson 21, substitution. So in this English language, when you think of the word substitution, you should think of replacing something with something else. So if I substitute an apple for a banana, now when I substitute the apple for the banana, that means I no longer am going to keep the apple, I'm just going to have the banana. It replaces it. Okay, so when we substitute in algebra, it means the exact same thing. So with that being said, let's take a look at an example here. So question number 1. The perimeter of a rectangle can be represented by this formula. P equals 2L plus 2W. Now, we know that because the perimeter is the distance around a shape. In this case, it's a rectangle. So we've got two widths here, which I labeled as red, and two lengths. And it's clear that that is indeed the perimeter. Okay, now P represents the perimeter, L represents the length, and W is the width. Now, the question is saying, if the perimeter is 60 centimeters and the width is 12 centimeters, determine the length. So, if we have perimeter equals 2 times the length plus 2 times the width, then, and they tell us that the perimeter is 60 centimeters, okay? So we know that this is 60. We also know that the width is 12 centimeters. Do we know the length? No, we do not. We do know the width, and that is 12 centimeters. Okay, so in terms of word problems, always fill in what you know first. Okay, now with that being said, let's do some math here. So as we move down, 60 stays put. We haven't done anything with it. Length, again, stays put. We can't do anything with it. We could, however, solve this. BEDMAS. Remember, brackets, exponents, division, multiplication, addition, subtraction. So multiplication first, and 2 times 12 is indeed 24. 24. Okay? Now, we want to find what the length is. Okay? So thinking back to lesson 19 or 20, I can't remember which one, but one of those two. I think it's 19, sorry. What we're going to do is group the numbers together and the letters together. So in this particular case, we've got a number 60 here and a number 24 here. So let's move this 24 over to join the other number. Now, when you move it across the equal sign, remember the sign changes. So because it's a plus, it becomes a minus 24 equals 2L. Now, what's 60 minus 24? That's correct. 36. Equals 2L. Now, what does this last statement mean? This last statement means, so remember, when we're doing math, only look at the work you did previously. Okay, so right now, the only line we're concerned with is that. Ignore everything else. It says 36 equals 2 times some number. In other words, we want to get the length by itself, don't we? Now, in order to do that, there's a 2 attached. Now, that 2 is being multiplied. So in order to get rid of that 2 that's being multiplied, wouldn't it make sense to divide by 2? So if I'm going to divide this side by 2, that means I divide this side by 2 as well. Well, what's 36 divided by 2? 18. And what's 2 divided by 2? Well, we know it's 1, so we're just left with 1 length. Okay, and there we have it. The length equals, therefore, the length is 18 centimeters? Yep, 18 centimeters. Okay, there we go. Now, let's see. So number 2 is again another word problem, so I want you to try that on your own. And for question 3, A, B, C, and D, I tell you that the x value is 3 and the h value is 2. I want you to solve for C for each of these scenarios. I'll do the first one for you. So let me shift this over. So we know that we want to find C. Do we know what X is? We sure do. So I'm going to color this purple. So X is 3. So X is substituted by 3 plus 2. Now for H, I'm going to use red. So H is 2. Now let's use our BEDMAS skills. Brackets, nothing. Exponents, nothing. Division, nothing. Multiplication, yes. So here we would have 3 plus 2 times 2 is 4. And there we have it. C equals 7. Done. Okay? Alrighty, I'll see you next lesson. And as always, any questions, please post on the forum or request another video for clarification.